very big event. Said last count about an hour ago they had 180 riders signed up. It's been going very well, very little carnage. Looks like everyone's having a great time. The lines have been actually staying down. They got a lot of bikes and everybody's having a great time. Sir, do you know what you're doing?
Not a freaking clue. This is not a 200.
This isn't the recluse bike, is it? This is the, no, you got the stabilizer and everything.
All right.
Rick, this is a lot of bike, man. It's a lot of bike. That's the one you're going to want to ride. Yeah, it's sweet. This is an awesome bike. This is the SX, huh?
Yeah, well, I can already tell I need some throttle rest.
I'm Nathaniel, I'm a novice rider, but today at the KTM Ride Day, the 150 SX was a blast to ride. Super nimble, power when you want it, gobs of it at the same time. Not like the 125, you can give it a little bit of power and just kind of be more relaxed, but that thing really rips without being the 250 that just rips your arm straight off. Nimble bike, I could go into a corner, forget to look through, freak out that I have to make a huge angle change, but then just whip it really quickly, and it would instantly, like it was on rails, and it would just swap direction, and that was my most fun bike.
I rode the KTM 450 XSF today. Really great bike, you know, really smooth power, but at the same time, really powerful. Suspension is great. You really can't beat the hydraulic clutch, the electric start. It's just all around a great bike. I've rode KX 450s, YZ 450s, and it's definitely the best I've ridden in a while.
Mr. Steve Hatch himself, what are you doing here?
Having some fun. Definitely always come down here and working with KTM and helping with the demo ride with Mark Hyde and all the guys is great. Definitely promoting Steve Hatch Racing. My company's doing fantastic. Coaching, mentoring, and training riders, and definitely came out and helping Mark out and seeing everybody's fantastic. So I got to ride all the bikes and have a blast. I usually don't get to ride that much, so I jumped on all of them. I was like a kid in a candy store again. And my favorite one, I think, is any 450. I really like all three versions. Probably the SXF is the one that's my fastest favorite. That's pretty aggressive coming out of the corners. And then the second favorite is probably the 150 as far as a fun factor.
Yes, that was a fun one. Thank you, Steve.
Awesome, thank you.
bike of the day was the 2013 250 SXF. It was really light and the power was all there. You could just handle it over the track, just really easy. Basically, you could put it anywhere you wanted, and it had the power to clear everything with ease. And the power is really smooth, and the suspension was dead on today. And it's just a great bike all around. The bike that surprised me the most was the 450 SXF. That thing has loads of power, and it was, it's about to rip your arms off. And it was just a scary fast bike. Throttle response was instantaneous. It was just amazing.
It was really had perfect power for me. I grew up riding a 250 two-stroke, but riding this is so smooth, like way better than I've ever felt. It feels so light too. I rode the 125 and it just wasn't quite as perfect for me as the 150. Everything was just so smooth, and the power, it just kept going. Like the top end, it just kept wanting to rev out. It was great.
And what bike surprised you? Is there a bike that said, wow, I didn't think it was going to be that great?
150 XC or the 250 XCF. The 250 XCF.
150 XC was fun. 250 XCF, great as well.
Yes.
So what bike you ride?
I ride a 2011 FE390 Husaberg.
And what'd you test today?
I tested actually 3 bikes, but the one I liked the most, which was the the 450 XCW. It had the agility of a 250 and more power than was needed. I really liked the bike.
Yeah, excellent. What's your second favorite?
My second favorite would probably be that 250 SF. I think it's the XFS motocross bike. Yeah, I was launching that thing out on the dirt track, catching major air, and every time I came down, I'm used to bottoming out, and I didn't bottom out on that one. Excellent. It really absorbed me and my weight and my riding style really well.
So what do you think of the new KTM?
Well, I prefer the Mako any day of the year. And the last KTM I rode, actually, technically, was an 86 250. And that I liked, because that's about the years I like. The new stuff, I'll stick with the old stuff, because that goes along with me.
With Arizona Superbike, just did the KTM demo ride, and my favorite is the 350 XCF with the Recluse clutch. Gotta try it.
Which bike surprised you the most?
surprise, the 500 surprised me the most. The 500 surprised me the most because it was such usable power and it was easy to ride. I thought it'd be more difficult to ride.
Seems to be the best bike I like today. 350 is a little bit more power than I want, but it's definitely a nice bike. The track seems nice. Some rutted areas and some nasty sand areas, but all in all, it's a good time.
I just stay out of it.
Alright, the favorite bike of the day. I did like the 450. I have to be biased, I'm a 450 guy, but surprisingly, I like the 150 two-stroke as well. Really nimble, flicking around a little bit. Got a lot of arm pumps, so I had to take it easy. But at the same time, that 450, I mean, I've heard it. I've never ridden a KTM 450. I've ridden 350 and a 250, but they say, you know, right out of the crate, it's the fastest production bike made, and now I can see why. I'm a Suzuki guy myself, and I do have a 450 fueling, you know, RMZ, but that KTM 450 was lovely. Really lovely. Throttle response, torque, everything was on point.
Now I'm fading away, fading away.